All right, so a lot of people have asked that they want to plant seedlings that is 2-year-old. That there are seedlings that are 2-year-old and they would move it to the farm. So I want to clear a misconception. The time the seedling spends in the nursery does not really matter, right? You don't say because a seedling, because you are planting super gene and it is a 2-year variety and it is supposed to fruit in 2 years. So if you buy seedlings that is 2-year-old, that means if you plant, it begins to fruit immediately. It does not work that way. You begin to count from when it is transplanted to the field. Also, if you plant tenera, that is going to be 3 to 4 years fruiting period, you start counting from when it is transplanted to the field. If you notice in nursery, there are containers where the seedlings will be planted inside. If the seedling is about 3 months old, the nylon will be very small, like you saw the other time. And for seedlings that are 9 months, 12 months old, they use bigger sacks. So for 2-year-old seedlings, which I've seen, some of them are, really big, right? But usually they'll be in sacks or containers. The container will prevent the growth of the seedlings, the growth of the tree. It will grow within that container. So it is prevented from growing. And the growth of the root of oil palm tree is such that it is fibrous. That means, as I'm standing here, this oil palm tree, the roots can have some part of its root where I am right now. It is not tap. Tap root means it will be going straight downwards, but fibrous root, spreads out. And that is the nature of the root of oil palm trees. Why am I saying this? The time your oil palm tree stays in the nursery does not really matter. So the advantage of if you are buying seedlings that are really old, like 2 years, is that your mortality rate is going to be very, very low. That means if you plant such seedlings, that means, you are not going to lose, you may not even lose any tree. That is the advantage. But the disadvantage is that you are going to spend a lot of money on logistics, like ×5, ×6 or thereabout on logistics, right? And also, but if you buy, so if you want me to recommend to you, I would advise you plant oil palm seedlings that is about 7 months, 8 months, 9 months old, that is old enough to be transplanted. That way, it is easy to load. If you are planting 50 acres, 100 acres, in about 2 or 3 trips, they have moved your 3,000 seedlings to your site and they've planted it. And if they plant during the rainy season, I can tell you, your mortality rate can also be very low as well. So we actually have those that bought oil palm seedlings of 7 months, 8 months in 2023, that is super gene, that is fruiting right now already. So we have empirical facts to show. Whatever we tell you at Adibero Farms, we are over a decade old, right? We are giving you information based on experience, based on the results we've gotten in the past. So you can plant oil palm tree that is 7 months old, 8 months old, well-raised seedlings. I should mention that fact too, because at times when you see a 8 months old seedling in the nursery that is well taken care of, and another one, you'll be wondering that is this also 8 months old seedling? So for quality seedlings, you can get that from us. So we have those we have sold to 8 months, 7 months, and they fruit also after 2 years. So if your reason for buying oil palm seedlings that is 2-year-old or more is because you want them to fruit in, the shortest period of time, then that is not correct. Thank you very much.